welcome to What's Up in Pro Wrestling. I'm your host, Mr. Cole. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a good day. I hope y'all had a great holiday. I hope everybody's going to have a great new year coming up for 2025. Yeah, there's a lot going on. Late breaking news in WWE. We're having that possibility Charlotte Flair will be coming back here very soon. So she'll be back pretty soon. Maybe go after one of the titles. Then there's a lot going on with Cody Rhodes situation with Kevin Owens. I reckon they're want to challenge each other into a ladder match. If you seen Friday night, yeah, escalated. Kevin and Cody got into it, and yeah, it's they're going to fight for the WWE Universal title. So yeah, you check that out, see what's going on in there. And there's a lot of breaking news and stuff. One of the NWA's wrestlers passed away, and um, I can't think his name, but I'll get more information about it. Yeah, he passed away. So I think he was only 48 years old. He was one of their top stars there. Um, he had previously had a heart attack, I think, in November, and he must have got worse after that. And we'll see their condolences out to his family, their families. Any wrestler that passes away is a loss to the wrestling business and the wrestling world. And we'll send the condolences out to them. And you know, it's we wanted to give you a date a little bit. I hope y'all had a great Christmas, and I hope y'all had a great coming up New Year 2025 and everything. And we do appreciate you all watching and supporting What's Up in Pro Wrestling. I've been doing this since 2015, well, 9 years. Well, yeah, 9 years. And I do appreciate everybody that stops by and supports us here at What's Up in Pro Wrestling. But yeah, there's a lot going on. Then you got a situation with CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins going at each other. So you got that match going on. You got them going on stuff. So it's there's a lot going on in the wrestling world today. Um, cool. Hey, how you say there, Blue Green? How you doing? What's up? I'm walking, talking. How you doing? Welcome to the. Yeah, there's a lot going on in wrestling today. But and then you have the situation with the new bloodline, and then you have the Roman Reigns bloodline. They're still going at each other and stuff. So yeah, there's a lot going on in professional wrestling, and yeah, I was part of that world one time. That was my dream when I was 12 years old. I was in wrestling for about 12 years. Uh, my dream was being wrestling from when I was 10, and finally I got into wrestling. I worked for started out with MWA. It was Dale TNT Man. That's where I started my wrestling career with him, and I worked with a lot of stars, the Rock and Roll Express. Worked with them in NWA, Rock and Roll Express, or WCW, and they also wrestle, I think, some in WWE. And then you have now on top of that, then I managed Nature Boy Ric Flair one time in WCW. Uh, uh, it was a local show for WCW here around where I live, and I got to manage one night, and then went to Franklin, North Carolina, and I managed Abdul the Butcher. Yeah, I'll do the Butcher. Managed him one time. Then worked with a few people, TNA stars and WWE. Um, uh, Kind of work, and also managed. I don't know if a lot of people remember, but he passed away too. Nature Boy. He was a Nature Boy Bay Landale. he used to be in WCW or NWA. I'll be WCW. He was the one that him and Ric Flair had it was a Nature Boy match thing, and yeah, I managed him one time, and I worked with a lot. I worked the legendary Bruiser Brody. I worked with him when I managed Abdullah against him in Franklin, North Carolina. I come out with Abdullah against Bruiser, and there was in a cage match, and that was kind of nice because it's. Then sadly, we lost Bruiser Brody to an accident. I think it was in Puerto Rico, I believe. It was stabbing and in the dressing room. I believe that's what I can remember. So that was sadly that happened, and he lost his life. Bruiser did. But I did travel over the United States. Been different places, and I started my wrestling management. I was also the former NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion at one time. I managed tag team champions, the Libyan Terrors. I managed them as the NWA tag team champions. Later on down the road, I went to work for BCW, Bluegrass Championship Wrestling. I started a thing. If you remember the NWO and WCW, I started a clique myself in BCW. It was called the CWO. It was the Cool World Order, and yeah, myself, Mr. Cool, managed them and started a little clique myself back then, and it took off. But I was gonna try to get here with our a group, but we didn't. Most of the people cheered for it. They loved us. They wanted T-shirts and stuff. It went over with the crowd, and then eventually I left BCW, and when I left BCW in 2007, I worked for different. I think I probably worked between 8 or 10 companies, different companies around there, and then I just decided to retire in 2007 from the business. Um, so yeah, I do miss it. And a lot of people's trying to get me to get back into the business. Who knows? One day make one more run. But I do appreciate everybody if we hit that like button before you leave, right there. I'd appreciate it. Hit that like button and stuff. So um, I do appreciate you all stopping by and everything. Makes it a lot easier to get. With like I said, without you all, it wouldn't be a What's Up for Pro Wrestling, even the show. Um, like I've been doing this since 2015, so I do thank you for your support, and I hope y'all had a great Christmas, and I hope y'all had a great coming up in 2025. I hope y'all have a great year coming up, and New Year's and everything. But I've been kind of down the weather a little bit, and has some medical problems that I've been trying to work out and everything. But it's been kind of rough the last here 2 weeks for me. Just have a still have a prayer out for me. But yeah, it's a bless to be alive today, and that's what matters. That you're able to, you know, be among the living, and that's the bless itself, and everything. But I do appreciate you all watching and everything. But make sure you hit that like button right up there before you leave, and I really appreciate you. But yeah, there's a lot going on in wrestling right now. Not in WWE, but NWA. There was a death. I just think the name of the guy, but he was well known in NWA. Had passed away. We found out that he had. I think he had a heart attack in November, and he does not had recuperated. I'm not sure, but he passed away on Christmas Day, I believe. Well, what the story I've seen. It's sadly, but he was a top star, one of the top stars for in the NWA, and sadly that he passed away in previous because he had a heart attack. We won't say this condolences. Hello there, Luna the Wolf. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I do appreciate everybody that stops by and says highs, and it's been kind of rough. Yeah, if you notice me, I got a little bit of beard on me. Yeah, it's been rough for me. I've been not under the weather and stuff, and for 2 weeks and trying to recuperate and everything. But I appreciate everybody. If you hit that like button up there at the top there, right there, I appreciate it if y'all hit that like button. And I appreciate everybody that stops by and thank you for stopping by Blue Green Liquid and Walking Talker and Luna the Wolf. Um, I'll welcome y'all to the live, and I do appreciate you all, and I hope y'all have a great New Year's and everything coming up. And I do thank you for support, and thank you all for liking. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button somewhere. And I appreciate everybody that stops by and says hi and stuff. It means a lot to me. And but I want to get off here. I just want to say hi to everybody and thank you for stopping by. And I hope y'all have a great day, and I hope y'all have a great New Year's coming up and everything. And be with your families and friends. You never know, last day on here on Earth. So, but I appreciate you all. I want to get off here, and y'all have a great day. God bless you all. See you later.